Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope you all are doing well. So, students, today we are going to study the topic condensation. So, what is condensation? Students, you must have seen in your kitchen uh, that if there is some hot liquid and if it is covered, so the beneath the lid you can see there is water droplets. So what is that process? Yes, that is condensation. Yes. So what it is exactly? If you understand what is condensation, so it is happening what? It is the change of water vapor into water, right, on cooling. Okay, dear students. So what is condensation? It is the process of change of water vapor into water on cooling. That is called condensation, right? As we have earlier studied that as the water vapor gets hot, right, so it rises up in the air, and when it gets cool it condenses into tiny droplets. So if you if you think how the clouds are formed, so how the clouds are formed? When these water vapor from different water bodies, it rises up in the atmosphere, what happens? It condenses into tiny droplets, and these droplets join to form clouds, right? And when the clouds become heavy and it is not able to hold more water, it causes what? It causes rain, right? So now we will study. There are some more so students, there are some more processes like fog, dew and frost which are formed by the process of condensation. So let's study them. So first we have is rain. So I have already explained to you that how the rain causes. When the water vapor, it rises up from the sea bodies, right, it changes into what? It changes into tiny droplets of water, and these droplets join together to form clouds, right? Then what happens? When the cloud becomes heavy and it cannot hold more water, then the rain causes, right? The next we have is fog. So what is fog? How it is formed? It is formed when these water vapor mixes with what? It mixes with cold air, then it changes into drops of water and it forms a blanket of clouds just above the land, or you can see above the water also. So in the winter season you can see easily fog, right? And the fog do what? Fog reduces visibility, right? You are not able to see in the fog, right? So we should follow some safety rules while driving the vehicles. Okay, students. The next we have is dew. So what is dew? So in winter you must have seen there are some on the leaves, right? Os, we say that in Hindi, os. So these water vapor when they in goes in air, it condenses, and when it touches the cold surfaces it changes into small drops of water, right? And that small drops of water is called dew, right? The next we have is frost. What is frost? When it is very cold, right? So what happen? These dews, or you can say the surface of water, it freezes into tiny white crystals called frost, right? So those tiny white crystals are called frost. The next we have is hail. So what is hail? When when students, raindrops passes through a very cold region of the atmosphere, they freeze and form hail. And what we call hail in Hindi? We say it what? We say it ola, right? You must you must have seen that sometimes, when rain drops, it passes through some cold region, so it get freeze, right, in the rock form, and they start falling from the atmosphere, right, and that is what, that is hail. The next we have is snow. So what is snow? So students, when water vapor directly changes into ice without passing through the state of liquid, right? So this happens when water condenses around an ice crystals, right? So in Shimla, or in some upper hilly areas, there are usually happens what? Snow. So students, this is all about for today. So I hope you are able to understand this topic. So we will study further in the next session. Okay students, till then, bye bye, take care. Okay students.